Intro to 0 o'clock to 0:40. Justin Bieber just dropped a surprise album and nobody saw it coming. No press tour, no teaser clips, no cryptic countdowns. Just 21 tracks dropped out of thin air, moody, melodic, and soaked in late-night R&B vibes. But here's what's got the internet spinning. One of the most prominent voices on the album isn't a singer, not even a rapper. It's Druski, a viral comedian recently connected to one of the darkest scandals in the industry. And now fans are all asking the same thing. Why would Bieber choose him of all people to narrate his most intimate album in years? Section 1, Album Sound and Style. 0:40 to 1:30. Let's start with the music. The album is called Swag, just that. One word. No features listed. No context. Just a single cover image and a mood. But from the first beat, it's clear. This is not the pop Prince of Sorry or Peaches. This is After Midnight Bieber, smooth, introspective, and soaked in synth-heavy, retro R&B. Think neon reflections, empty hotel rooms, and the ache of unspoken emotions. Bieber partnered with genre-bending names like Dijon, Carter Lang, and MK.G. The production is minimal yet deep. His vocals, stripped back, textured, raw, and emotionally hazy. And then, the vibe shifts. Suddenly, between these atmospheric tracks, a new voice emerges. Playful, loud, unexpected. It's Druski. Section 2, Druski's involvement. 1:32 to 15. Druski doesn't just make a cameo. He's practically the album's co-star. You'll hear him in skits like Therapy Session and Standing on Business, acting as a fake therapist, a life coach, a hype man. At first, it's funny, maybe even refreshing. Druski's comedic timing adds levity to an otherwise moody album. But not everyone's laughing. Some critics say the jokes clash with the emotional weight of the music, and deeper questions begin to form. Why is Druski even on this album? And why now? Because recently, Druski's name surfaced in headlines for reasons far more serious than comedy. Section 3, Druski, Diddy and the lawsuit. 2:15 to 3:10. Earlier this year, the entertainment industry was rocked by a high-profile lawsuit involving music mogul Diddy. Allegations surfaced serious, disturbing, and far-reaching. And somewhere in the court documents, Druski's name appeared. He responded quickly, denying everything. Posting to Instagram, he said, "Back in 2018, I was broke, living with my mom. I wasn't even famous." But fans couldn't help noticing. Shortly after 2018, Druski's career exploded, landing shows on Diddy's Revolt TV, brand deals, industry access. The timeline felt suspicious. There are no charges against Druski, nothing official. But his name being associated with the lawsuit alone made people uncomfortable. And now, months later, he's all over Swag. It doesn't feel like coincidence. It feels like a signal. Section 4, Bieber's history with Diddy. 3:10 to 4 o'clock. Here's where it gets even more complicated. Because Bieber's connection to Diddy didn't begin with this album. It started years ago. Back when Bieber was just 15, Diddy was publicly mentoring him, offering guidance, gifts, and access to elite industry circles. At the time, it looked like support. Now, in the shadow of Diddy's legal drama, those old clips feel eerie. Fans started asking, was Justin okay? Was there more to this story? Through his team, Bieber stated clearly, he had no involvement. He was not a victim, and he supports those who spoke out. But even with that statement, the timing of this album and Druski's presence raises eyebrows. It feels deliberate, like a conversation Bieber isn't having out loud, but through sound. Section 5, Fan Reactions and Theories. To 4 o'clock to 4:50. As soon as Swag dropped, fans lit up the internet. Reddit threads, TikToks, think pieces. Some called it Bieber's most mature work yet. Others were completely confused. The comedy, the synths, the stripped-down vocals, none of it screams hit single. But it does scream therapy, reflection, rebellion. Was Bieber unpacking trauma? Was he critiquing the fame machine that made him? Or was this his way of reclaiming control? Critics were split. One review read, beautifully produced, but emotionally cryptic. Outro final thoughts. For 50 to 510 at the end of the day, swag isn't just an album. It's a mirror, a mystery, maybe even a warning. Bieber didn't just return to music, he returned with something layered, coded, and haunting. Whether this is his truth, a statement, or just emotional chaos, one thing's for sure, he made us stop. He made us listen. And more than anything, he made us wonder.